I'm Liverpool like donkey, hyena, rottweiler, bumper clad, Jack Russell Terrier. Welcome back to the Narcos Coffee Podcast. Two shooters in an Uber following man like Insta. Pull up in a broad daylight, shooting the ops like a pitcher. Watch the pussy run like a fucking sprinter. Now you get the picture, I will come and get ya. You know I'm cold like winter. Pull up! Stepping boss! I got my family, man. You done know my G. Bless up. Narcos Coffee Podcast. Big up everybody locked on. Officially sponsored by who?
Mama War.
Mama War, I love you loads, Mama War. Thank you so much. Today we got today's steps. We got hazelnut and almond cookies.
Wow.
Greatness.
Show them.
Let me show them, man. Look good. Look at this.
Good now.
So we got, see our new angle though, Step. You see, it's more professional. See how we're set up better. We're set up different. It's like, this is like BBC today, man. I feel like we're taking over. Fuck BBC, fuck ITV. It's all about the Narcos Coffee Podcast, Tuggawar Podcast. Big up my family, then Frostbite Films. Let's Like This. They couldn't make it today. They had some work to do. Big up same way my family them. You don't know. Catch them very soon because we got a special episode coming very soon with some special guests. We'll announce it very soon. So big up Let's Like This, Tony, and big up Frostbite Films. Catch them on the next episode. But this is episode number 15 today. 15 with them.
We've gone fast.
Narcos Coffee episode
Big up
15.
everyone.
Big up everybody, man.
Episode
It's been
15.
great. Like big up everyone who's been showing the love, like the feedback on the podcast, fam. Mad. Crazy.
Trust me.
Crazy. Oh yeah. That's the whole. Check the Instagram. Follow us all on the Instagram, man.
Trust me.
At Tuggawar, at Let's Like This, at Steppy.boss, at Frostbite Films, and also at Tug Movements as well.
Trust me.
So we got the Narcos Coffee out today.
And Volks TV.
And Volks TV, of course. How can we forget? Let's not forget Volks TV in the house. We've got some loud in the house today as well, Steps. We've got that. Yeah, we've got some real loud. I'm smoking this, this is banana and strawberry kush.
Trust me.
And this one here is some Skywalker OG. This is the
OG
for the Tuggawar OG, you get me?
You remember?
Yeah.
You remember I told you about the whole city?
Which was?
Remember I said, in the future, if we get rich.
Oh yeah, No. Yeah.
Our plan is
to buy a racehorse.
Yeah,
I want a racehorse.
Yeah, our plan is to buy a racehorse.
Yeah, more than buy a racehorse.
And we're going to call it Tuggawar OG.
Tuggawar OG. And I want it to run in the Grand National.
Yeah, properly.
I want my horse to run in the Grand National. Fuck
properly.
Properly, you get me?
We can sit in the suit.
Yeah, up in the stand with the champagne and the cookies and cream.
Come on.
And to the cool sexy girl, I'll show you some champagne on the glass on top of your champagne and put it back in the bucket with the ice. Champagne and cool, a little tie and little tuxedo. Got my tuxedo on that.
Nice. We just step in.
How you feel after the vaccine? And we feel good, you feel faster, I feel like a reformed human being. I feel like rebuilt, regenerated, revitalized.
You know what?
I feel enlightened.
I feel alright still.
You feel alright, yeah?
Yeah,
I feel better than I did before.
It feels more different.
It's something I got.
More different, but people scared out there, don't be scared.
Nah, don't be scared, man. It's not.
That's the one thing. People out there, don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
I was scared, but don't be scared.
Yeah.
It's for your health.
And you know what? It's a lot of politics. Like you see, like I've realized, Steps. Having the conversation with people nowadays is it's touchy. You understand what I'm saying? It was so much different views on it. Like, people are getting kind of emotional over the views. If you notice, a lot of people can get emotional over it because they're so. And you can't. And you know what? I have to look at it on a sense where I can't disagree with people's emotions because people feel the way they feel for the way they feel, but I know
they're
what
feeling now.
This is it.
Just for now.
This is it.
Just for now.
It's amazing what You see what? It's crazy what the fake news can do. You see what? No, you know it's because you're playing with the human mind, Steppy. So you see, like, all this fake news has fucked up people's brains, man.
Can I ask you a question, yeah? when everyone took their BCG.
Yeah.
And what is it? BCG.
It was BCG.
Yeah, what is it? BCG or.
It was the BCG.
Heparite and everything, innit?
I remember the BCG. It was called BCG.
Yeah, BCG, and you take a lot of things before.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
But like people was not scared to take them though.
No, we weren't scared of us.
You understand? But now when vaccine come in, people are scared.
Scared.
Like why are you scared? Like before you already been taking
I
everything.
said this myself.
Do you understand?
I said this myself.
Yeah,
I said,
you
look,
already been taking
rewind. Let's rewind in time.
Rewind.
If you
what
put this,
been taking, yeah.
If you put this
from now,
exactly. If this was 20 years ago, we would have just all went to the doctors and got the jab, and no one would have been on social media spreading all these rumors and one bag of this and that and this and that and that and this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because all the way while God have 50 million people take it and them say one people dead from it. Yo, you hear me? Like, do you understand what I say?
Did you hear? Did you hear about America though?
What's going over there, sir?
They said that, what is it? I don't even know. They said that 500 people are dead off the vaccine. But I don't believe that.
500 people, they said?
Yeah. But I don't believe that.
I don't believe that either, man. I don't know. And you know what? It's not that we're not taking the same vaccine as America. I don't know what kind of dodgy vaccine they got going. America's a different place, fam. America, like, I don't trust nothing over there.
If I was me,
Like,
I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
If I was living in America, I won't take no vaccine there. I will come here to take mine and go back. If I was living, like to do acting and all of that, like music, I will come here.
Yeah, I was thinking about this because I haven't seen many American stars go on TV saying they've taken the vaccine.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would take mine here and go back. I won't take mine over there. I don't trust. Do you understand? That's like a next country where you're stepping in, putting something. But
it's true.
Like certain people need to know if you're American, come here and take the vaccine and go back to your country.
No, it's true. Well, I don't know, man.
It's true. No. It's the true same word. You come here.
But I don't think it works like that, Steppy, because they only the vaccine for people over here is for people over here. You have to be registered over here to get it in the first place.
Yeah, but
so you can't come on holiday and get it and go back to your country. Like you have to go
there's
to
certain American people already here a long time ago.
Well, that's different. If they're registered here, if they're British citizens, then they're entitled to it. But I'm just saying, every country have the same thing I go on right now, don't?
No, that's true.
Every country have the same thing I go on, brother. You get me? I see it all around the world right now. But yeah, you know what? Week in, week out. I just want to get the second one and over and done with it, yeah, man.
Trust me.
You understand what I'm saying? To drag out now. But that's why I'm glad that we done ours early. So at least, do you get what I'm saying?
I don't care what people, anyone has to say, but
everyone's got mixed views on it. You know what I mean? It's turning
that's
into
your opinion.
You know, it's turning into you know, like it's a couple things. It's a couple things I don't like getting into. Like it's turning into politics to me.
It's their opinion.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's my opinion
versus
my opinion and your opinion.
Your opinion. Two different. And everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I don't want to hear their opinion.
Me neither.
That's a negative thing.
Yeah, I realise that as well. I realise that.
I'm not being
I realise that as well. I realise that as well. I realise that. I said to someone today.
Certain people, certain people. I'm not going to be rude.
It don't make sense.
I'm not going to be rude.
It don't make sense. You can't
be rude to them and say, look, like, yo, I don't even hear you. Like, you're chatting shit. Like, what you want to talk to me for? I don't even talk to them again. You get me? Like you put me off.
You see, but no, you can't. But I don't believe we should go this with it because I believe like
it put me off.
Yeah, but you know what? I don't think we should all start arguing over this thing.
No, it's not arguing.
You understand me? I said because you know I've been hearing families are fall out within families over this shit. Like you see, half of the family want to do it, half of the family don't. Like this is divided. This whole shit's been dividing families, let alone friends. Do you know what I mean? There, like, so it's kind of deep like that. So I'm like, you know what? Me not in the segregation thing, yeah, man. I don't want to fall out with someone over their opinion. No, but at the end of the day, we're like, it's like you respect my opinion, and I respect yours. No, that's fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I think just down to anything else, like we can agree to disagree. Someone, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna say. I know why we do what we do and why we got our opinion, but then again, who am I to tell another person why they got their opinion?
No, that's true.
You understand me? I said everyone's entitled to that in them life at the end of the day. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, finish it off, man.
Go on,
No, add your, in your buckle too, in your glass, man.
No, cool.
Eh? One piece of blood clot cover safe on a Sunday, you see? Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mad thing.
Man, I put
Woo.
cheers in mine. Man, I know.
Me I beat it straight, you know, I don't want no mix up.
That's
I drink my one straight from. Bad man thing.
Alright,
You see me? Yo, bless up everybody for the support on the brand new video. Turn up,
Come on.
out
Oh
everywhere
my God.
now. Oh my God, I really appreciate the support from you
Blessings,
guys,
man.
man. This is like a comeback single for me. It's like not like I've gone anywhere. I've been coming
Come on,
with
man.
heat the whole time.
It's been years.
It's been years. I've never, yeah,
You've been putting to me,
yeah.
and I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm happy to have a one-on-one with you.
Oh,
right
wicked.
now,
Respect.
because I wanted to ask you a question about
Yeah.
your music career.
Yeah.
Do you get me?
Mm-hmm.
How you feel right now doing music so long in the business?
How do I feel doing it so long in the
Yeah,
business?
How you feel so like from chubby tuggy for a long time you've
Yeah.
been doing it to now.
Yeah.
How do you feel right now doing it?
I feel, you know what? First and foremost, I feel blessed
Mm-hmm.
to do it. I feel really blessed to be able to do it and to have health and strength and give thanks to God Almighty for that. You get what I'm saying? And just be here to do it. I feel very blessed to be able to do it, man. And I love it so much. This is something that I taken up as a career
Mm-hmm.
years and years and years ago. Do you know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
as a full-on career, full-on, it's my life. You know what I mean? So like, I've never felt like I've never over my whole time, I've never felt like I want to do another career or stop doing music. You know, I've never felt like that. But at this point, I feel like more refreshed than ever. I feel like I'm really on the right path. I feel like I'm better than ever.
No, it's true.
You know what I mean? I feel more experienced than ever. I feel really blessed to do it. I feel like I'm in a great space now for the fans as well to appreciate
Mm-hmm.
me. And I like in a sense of they've seen so much from me over the years and they've heard a lot of music from me, and I said this all the time, and many artists might say this, but I truly believe they haven't had the best from Tuggawar yet. Like the best is still yet to come.
It's still learning.
You know what I mean? All of the guys, all of the people who know my hit songs from the past and my records that have made impact for me and my career over the years,
Yeah.
like, to me, this is just a tip off of the iceberg. Like, I just feel like I'm about to present it to them now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I feel like at this point, even like, it's crazy because I've been in the game so long.
How long you been in the game? Everyone.
Well, as a professional recording artist or like all together.
I would say
Because there's
be
two.
professional first.
Yeah.
Professional, and after the other one.
And then all together.
Yeah.
Professionally, since I come out of prison, which
Yeah.
is 2002.
Mm-hmm.
So like, from 2002 till now, like that's when I became a recording artist, a professional recording artist
Okay. Then.
in 2002. But I've been doing music and writing lyrics and on radio stations and running around the music industry in England
Oh yeah. That.
all my life since 16 years old, 15 years old. I've been doing my first radio sets. Like in tower blocks, on pirate radio stations, jungle stations, Rush FM, Kick FM, Cool FM, you know what I mean, down to Freak FM, and like nearly every station that I've run up and down. I've done the whole, you know what I mean, the whole UK grassroots of it as well. So like before I even became, I've done a lot to become a recording artist. So I was well seasoned by the time I became a recording artist. Felt like I was ready to become a recording artist in 2002. And like, an artist is like, my career, I feel like it's like a fine wine. I just feel like I've got better over the years. I just feel like I've found myself, I found my range, I know what works for me, the formula. Like, if you hear the songs I'm coming with now, I feel like this is my formula I've come in with, like, especially turned up that sound, that original Tuggawar sound where I can do dancehall like any dancehall artist.
Yeah, that's true.
I can do dancehall, as you know, like any dancehall artist. Like, you give me a dancehall rhythm and I'll do a dancehall song and I'll fit on the juggling with Cartel, Mavado, or whoever will be on it and will stand out as a great dancehall song. But Tuggawar was more than that.
Tuggawar's more.
than just a dancehall artist.
He's got everything.
No
in the
disrespect.
package.
Yeah, no disrespect to no dancehall artist.
No, it's true.
But I've got a little bit of an edge more than me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm more than them or more than any dancehall artist.
American
No,
rap.
like because it's where I'm from.
Drill.
I'm Hackney.
Yeah.
It's to me.
You have every style.
My explanation for that is one word, and that's Hackney. Like seriously, like I grew up in a place of my influence is more than one music, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My influence is jungle. My influence is hip hop. My influence is like garage. My influence is drum and bass. Like like down to every style. Like I can name you 10 genres that we grew up listening to.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So it's a multi-genre thing that built me up musically.
Yeah, it's true.
In Hackney. That's why you hear the different flows and the different styles. I'll be fast spitting on jungle all my life.
Okay.
Well, from a young age.
Okay.
But jungle's like 160 BPM, it's fast.
Okay.
So you gotta chat fast to that motherfucker. So you see, like, even when I do on this, like, so you sometimes in the dancehall songs where you see me do the double speed thing, that vibe, that's fast rap is from jungle days from me. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's being
a skill.
Yeah, it's a skill. It's a skill that I developed over different genres of music, and now I'm able to put it into one catalog and one artist, Tuggawar. So like Tuggawar is made up of many different genres over the years.
There's too much style.
Too much styles. That's why to me, I'll get bored if I did one music.
You hear that, people? That's facts.
Straight.
Yeah.
Nah, real talk, family.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
All right, the next one, yeah.
Yeah.
How did you feel to hit Sting your first time?
Sting.
I wanted to ask you, like,
Yeah.
when I saw you on Sting, I was like, right, that's Uncle Tuggy, man.
Yeah.
Like, bashing it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how did you feel like getting on that stage?
Sting was like, the first time I did Sting was like, it was very overwhelming. It was kind of, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy. It was like a dream come true. It's almost a moment where I kind of had to pinch myself to see, is this really happening?
Yeah.
Like, is this happening? Am I actually doing this?
Yeah.
But more so from where the place I was coming from, Steps.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I was there in like life-threatening positions in prison, in desolate places, thinking I'm even going to survive certain situations. And then all of a sudden I'm on road and I'm popping artists in Kingston, Jamaica, and I'm booked for Sting. And then I'm walking on stage in front of 60,000 people in the space of months. So it's like, it was a lot. like butterflies walking this. Like, to me, I just didn't want to flop, because as a brand new artist, Sting's an intimidating event.
Yeah.
So the second one was easier than the first one, because I already knew what I was gonna do, because I had experience doing the first one. The first one was very intimidating, because even though I know I'm good on stage and I had confidence and I'm mashing up Jamaica, and I've never flopped on the stage show ever.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what I mean? I've run around Jamaica. That's why I got booked for Sting.
Yeah.
So it's like, still, Sting is an event. You make one wrong move and you can get bottled.
Yeah.
Booed.
I see when Bounty Killer nearly get bottled when
Bro.
Cartel was performing.
Yeah, it don't matter who you are.
Yeah, I see it.
Like, I've seen the best, like, they bottled Maxi Priest at Sting years ago. They've bottled Ninja Man at Sting.
Yeah.
They've bottled this one at Sting. They've bottled a lot of artists,
Yeah,
great artists,
Bounty
Grammy.
Killer.
Like, when they bottled Maxi Priest, he didn't deserve it, man.
Mm.
Like, they don't need a reason to bottle you at Sting. They just be in the wrong mood. Like, you don't even have to put a foot wrong sometimes for them to bottle you. So it's that much of a dodgy crowd where you just got to put one little wrong move and they'll fucking end up switching on you, that crowd. You see me? So, and it wasn't the boo that I'm scared of. I'm new in it's important for me to do well, because it's Sting. It's my first Sting. So if you flop at your first Sting, it's like your career's over before it started. It's like, it's hard for you to carry on. So it's a big moment for me then. Because remember, this is before internet days, and this is what you got to go off of.
Yeah.
So you're like as good as your last show. So if I flopped at Sting, I wouldn't have felt I could have a career after that. Because the Sting's the sort of thing it will make or break you. So Sting is a thing like you'd be happy to get booked on it. Yeah. But I know veteran artists, I know big artists that are on Sting and they're kind of fretting. Like, because they know if this dance it can be the beer. You know, like, if it goes the other way, this won't be good for their careers. Like, Merciless didn't survive since Sting. Like, there's a lot of artists that didn't survive since Sting.
Your big song on Sting, the best song was for me on Sting was Many Men.
Many Men.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that song?
Why did I pick that song?
Yeah. Why? No, not why did you pick it, but why? In your head, I know. Did you write the song? Why did you pick that song to write?
Why did I write the song?
Yeah. Why?
The song's crazy. That song was a mad song for me.
When you was going inside
you know what?
prison,
it came out. When I come out of prison, that song wasn't even out yet. So I was Remember, I come out of prison 2002. That didn't come out till 2003.
Okay, then.
So like, that's all good. But like, I was in Jamaica when it came out.
Yeah.
And I was in Jamaica when 50 Cent come to Jamaica. 50 Cent come to Jamaica to do the little promotional thing for that song as well. I remember. And I remember the whole vibe, and that whole Many Men was a song that was running the dance in Jamaica, and it's a song that really hit hard for me as a personal favorite song. It's one of my the 50 Cent version I'm talking about. The 50 Cent version is one of my favorite hip hop songs of all time.
But that one on
Sting. Yeah, so you see when I heard the rhythm and the rhythm was and I got hold of the instrumental when I come back to England. So I actually recorded that song in England.
Yeah.
So what happened with that song? I came back because Dad got locked up. So I came back to England and I went back out to Jamaica. So Chichi Man was the song I went back out there with. So my first run around Jamaica, like my first thing, I didn't have the Chichi Man record, the Many Men remix. No. So I came back to England, recorded it in a studio in Holloway, found the instrumental because I was a big fan of the song when it came out, the original, 50 version. And I really wanted to do a remix to it. You know what I mean? And like, I was good at, at that particular time, to get noticed as an artist, we'd have to remix popular songs that were popping. It would, remember this, before social media, I'm a new artist at the time. So like, what we used to do is pick up, I'll find the hottest instrumental out there. And we didn't even have CDs, I'm putting these shit on vinyl. So like, that's the Many Men record. 7-inch and 12-inch, two versions of it. Like, I sold 5,000 copies of it on record. You get me? Like, we had two versions, a 7-inch version and a 12-inch version. So I went back out to Jamaica with the records in my suitcase. So I actually had the records. I was running around Jamaica with the records, the Many Men records, giving it to DJs. So I was getting it played in the clubs, Jiggy Fridays, Weddy Wednesdays, all the big events in Jamaica. Fire Links was playing it in Uptown Mondays. Yeah, I'd play it. It was ringing off. And it was my main song. And I realised how powerful the song was because it was crazy. I did it in England. And I came back to Jamaica with it. And I performed it. And the first time I performed it in Asylum, when I first come back, I performed it in Asylum. My version of it, obviously. And it killed the place. And I thought, fucking hell, this is really powerful. And it ended up being one of my most strongest songs. Hit song on stage in Jamaica. That it wouldn't flop anywhere. I didn't even need a rhythm. That's why on the Cartel Bash, you hear me do a cappella. Fuck it. You ain't going wrong with this. Cut everything. Stop. Shut up.
Let me just teach you.
Chichi, man. I know said by 15 seconds in other lyrics, it's gonna kick off. It don't never go far in it. And it will get a pull up. Because the song was so powerful.
And that's what you done in Sting.
That's what I performed at Sting, mashup Sting. I had to do it at Sting. It was I was performing it all around Jamaica before Sting.
Happy.
It was the build up to Sting. Chichi Man was mashing up the whole.
Nah, trust me.
The whole thing.
That song was on fire.
It was on fire. It was.
Next thing.
Yeah.
Next top. How did you feel to do that Cartel's birthday bash?
Cartel's birthday bash.
I wanted to know. I'm a Vibes Cartel fan.
Yeah.
I understand. I like Vibes Cartel, but
how
did you feel I know you told me facts. You've been chilling with Cartel. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, obviously, how's it like chilling with the world boss? You get me?
Like his birthday bash was, it was a big event.
Like inside this music thing.
It was a big event. It was a big moment in dancehall. I feel blessed to have been around and experience it. At the time, I was very blessed to be around in Jamaica at that particular time, doing what I was doing around it, like, because I was around Cartel just as he was bussing. So I knew him kind of before he had his hit song. So he was just warming up on the underground Jamaican circuit, so to speak, on stage shows.
Yeah.
And like the word on the street was he was the next one. You feel me? I say?
No, it's true.
But and then like obviously me and him, we were the two hottest, youngest artists in Jamaica at the time. I'm the overseas artist, and he's the local artist. So he's the hottest new Jamaican artist, and I'm the hottest. So both of us were like the hottest two young artists at the time. So we'd be doing stage shows every other week. I was close friends with him. Not crazy close, but we was good friends. We'd stay in contact with each other. Like we'd do a lot of shows together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we was planning to do songs as well. So with the birthday bash thing now, like he actually looked for me that time because he was doing the flyer for his event, and apparently I was meant to be on the flyer. But he at that time he didn't have my phone number. So he was looking for me in the studios, because we'd always meet up in the studios or he'd see me in Asylum. Now he knows where I hang out, because I used to go to one particular club 2-3 times a week in Jamaica, and they know where I even stand in the club. Down to the point of like, we was one little corner in the club where the artists all stand, and we can smoke in that corner, because the other part in the club you can't really smoke weed. But this little section of the club we can get away with smoking our weed, and Cartel knew I said I'm gonna be there smoking my weed in the club. So it was a Tuesday night in Asylum, and I'm in the club smoking my weed in the corner, and Cartel comes out of nowhere and comes up to me and say, "Yo, Tuggawar, go on. I've been looking all around Kingston for you, around all the studios for you." I said, "What, go on?" Him said, "I've been looking everywhere." I said, "Why didn't you just ask someone for my number?" He says, "I didn't want to ask people for your number and everything there." You know what I mean? I said, respect still. I said, "All right, cool." He said, "Well, go on." He said, "Yo, I got my birthday bash. Right to Portmore, Larousse." He told me the venue. He said, "I want you to come down as a special guest." He says, "Yeah, I remember that." He had a lot of respect for me. He was like, "Yo, me and you are the hottest." He even said this, like, "Me and you are the two hottest young artists right now. We got to do a song." As well, he was saying, like, let's go. Don Corleone, the producer called Don Corleone, he was working with at the time. And he was like, let's go down we got Don Corleone. He said, let's go down to Don Corleone. He said, Dan's got bare rhythms down there, he said. Dan at the time was running dance, so we had all the hot rhythms. He was like, yo, Dan have all the rhythm them. So we actually made a date to go down to Dan's studio and record a song as well after the event. But at that point, Cartel was getting so like, I was actually in Dan's for a few days and Cartel never made the session.
Yeah.
So he kind of, I wouldn't say, he didn't stand me up because he let me know, like, I was at the studio. I said, "Yo, Cartel, are you there?" And he said, "Oh, me had the dub plate." Because them time he's getting really hot, so he was in the studio doing dub plates, making his money, and we never got round to linking up and doing any songs together. You get me? But that's what happened for the birthday bash, man. Like, he actually came, he rated me, he came around, looked for me, invited me up as a special guest. And like, he brought me on the stage as a special guest, and he gave me like a big introduction to everybody, to the whole place. Like, they all knew me already, but like, he just showed how much he rated me to the crowd, where he said, "Yo, the place the mash up right now, I'm stop DJ." Do you get what I'm saying? It was like a big statement for him to say as the hottest new artist in Jamaica, and it's his birthday bash as well. Like, you know what I mean? He had a lot of faith in me. He rated me a lot. I rated him a lot as well. I still do. You know what I mean? Musically, it was nice to be around the whole vibe, because that particular, you know why that bash stood out to me the most? The unity, brother.
Yeah.
Unity, brother. One thing called unity. That birthday bash, yeah, was when there was unity in the dancehall industry. It was just lovely to see. It was lovely to be there. It was lovely to be a part of it. because like that was when Killer was on stage with Cartel, Assassin, and Spragger. 6 months later, everyone started arguing, and Baby Sham, and this one, and everyone's standing together. Oh no, I don't think Baby Sham was at that event, to be honest with you.
No,
but Sizzler, everyone else was there, man. And like, it was unity, bro. What I mean is, a year after that event, everything changed. In sense of Cartel fell out of Assassin. Remember the Assassin Cartel war?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so like Cartel fell out of Assassin. And then Cartel fell out with Spragger because he fell out of Assassin. Then Cartel ended up falling out with this one. And then years later, the Movado thing. And then the Killer thing. You know what I mean? Then the whole segregation, which was sad to see for me.
It's a mad thing.
I thought what was sad was yeah, of course, go on, man, enough of us, man. Like the whole segregation. That's the Skywalker OG. The whole segregation was the sad thing to see. Do you know what I mean? I don't like to see, because it was really nice, that stage show, his birthday bash. I watched all of them, including myself, like there.
Is he a good person though, Carter? Like, is he a good person?
What do you mean, is he a good person?
Like, he fought out with enough people, yeah, but is he a good person in real life?
Like, as I know him, I don't know. Look, I was only around him a handful of a period of time. For what I know him, he was cool, man. He wasn't a bad person, bro. He wasn't a bad person at all. He was quite a good person. Like, for how I saw him as a cool youth. You get what I'm saying? He reminded me at the time, like, he was like a young. When I met him when he was wearing all of the baseball gear and all of that. You know what I mean? He reminded me, the American thing. Then he reminded me like he was like a youth from Portmore. He was like a young progressive youth, bro. Like, I liked him, bro. I'm negative about him. He was cool. Like, he used to crack joke as well. He was a good youth. Like, I can't say he was a bad person, bro. I'm not gonna say he was a bad person at all. I don't know, like. People change and money can change people, but for what I knew of him, it was cool, bro.
One more thing, yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Lex.
Yeah, my brother that.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Obviously, big up Mr. Lex, yeah?
Yeah.
Obviously. Mr. Lex bust you in the business, right?
Yeah. Mr. Lex bust me on... Mr. Lex is the first artist to bust me on stage in Jamaica. Like, you see when you say busting out a bit, I would like to I bust myself in the business.
You bust, but I want to
yeah,
know.
he bust me in Jamaica up to a very high degree. He helped me so much.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Like, in this, how did, like, when you saw you.
Yeah.
Did he put 100% in you and say, yeah, this Caucasian brother is gonna do something for Jamaica?
He believed in me, man.
Yeah.
He believed in me, man. Like, so much respect
He
to him.
didn't have no doubt.
Nah, he didn't have no doubts in his mind at all. He believed in me 2 million %, 10 million % believed in me. Like, when I met him, it was mad because I come out of prison and I'm recording around the studios in Kingston.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mixing Lab was my second home. So I'd be in Mixing Lab studio more than anywhere in the world. I'd be there. I wouldn't be nowhere else. I'm just in Mixing Lab all the time.
Yeah.
It was a really lovely studio. And all the producers were pulling up there with their rhythms. It was a great studio to be around. And that's where I was doing most of my recording. So I was around Mixing Lab a lot. And I'd see all the artists pull up, but I'm not the sort of guy I don't beg for him with no one, and you know what I mean? I'm not really talking to, so I'm seeing everyone in the studios, but I'd rather someone naturally end up in a conversation with me or naturally end up like talk to me. So I ended up recording on a rhythm called the Maca rhythm for a producer called Roy Francis. Big up Roy Francis, which is big up Roy, because Roy actually helped receive me from prison, because Roy was good friends with Sean Paul's father, R.I.P. Garth Enriquez.
R.I.P.
Garth arranged with Roy for the immigration to keep me in Jamaica and all of that. And Roy's the owner of Mixing Lab Studio. Roy was the producer of my first ever record that I've ever done.
And what's the name of the first record?
Hot Gaad. And yeah, called Hot Gaad. Yeah. And on a rhythm. Yeah, it's on the rhythm.
Everyone look out.
Yeah, Tuggawar, Hot Gaad. On a rhythm called the Maca rhythm. And the rhythm was made, like, built by Maca. The Maca rhythm built by Sly and Robbie. So Sly and Robbie built the rhythm for Roy Francis. Crazy rhythm. And all the artists were on the rhythm. My point is this. So I ended up voicing on the rhythm.
Yeah.
Lexus was on the rhythm. Vegas was on the rhythm. Elephant was on the rhythm. Like, it was a big juggling on the rhythm, right?
Yeah.
So So they put the juggling out. I got Irie FM play straight away. It's like a voice on the rhythm. It's like I'm 2 weeks out of prison, 1 month out of prison. A voice on the rhythm, and I'm driving around Jamaica and I can hear the fucking song on Irie FM. Gary G. A DJ called Gary G. I never forget it. I can't remember what time he was playing. But Gary G. Big up Gary G. I wonder if he's still playing on Irie FM style. He was playing the song them on the Maca rhythm, and he played my fucking song, and he'd play it all the time. Yeah. So like the people started to hear my song, and Lexus came up to me. So I'm in the studio, I'm in mixing lab one day, getting back to how I met Lexus. So I'm in the mixing lab one day, and I'm just sitting down, like, I think on like the fucking one piece of stone, I build my spliff just there in the car now. I always want my own cool vibes, means I'm sitting in the car now, mind my own business, in time I'm just rolling on my ones, fam, you see me?
No, that's true.
And Lexus came up to me. I know I reckon I see him all the time in the studio, yeah, but I don't really talk to him like that, you see me? Mm. So he came up to me and said, yo, he said, well, go on. I said, yo, I heard your song, it's good, man, talking about the song and that I was just telling you about.
Yeah.
And I said, oh, thanks, man. I said, respect, glad you like it, right, And then he said to me, yo, I got one rhythm I want you to record on. Them time I'm thinking, rah, like wicked, Mr. Lex wants me to record on a rhythm. I was getting gassed. And he said, yo, what you doing now? I said, yeah, nothing. He said, yo, come roll with me if you're not doing nothing, innit? So I just jumped in his Jeep and we ended up drive to one dub plate studio, and that same night him took me to a stage show downtown Kingston near one KFC. Yeah. Right near can't remember the blood clot. Right downtown Kingston. Yeah. Some ghetto area, and Stone Love was playing, and he called me up on stage, and I was like one of the first dances I performed that out when I come out of prison. Yeah. And I mash up the stage and then from then we just never stopped rolling from that day. Like I was staying at a hotel at the time in Kingston, and they picked me up from my hotel. I wasn't even driving in Kingston yet because I didn't have my license on me. Yeah. So they picked me up from my hotel, take me to the dances, drop me back to my hotel. Wow. You know what I mean? It was like performing like 5, 6, 7 times a week. You know what I mean? And he would act like, so like, no, I'll never forget what he did for me. And when he was going to the studios, we're going in the studios, folks, yeah? Man's like, in some big studios with some big producers playing some big rhythms, and he's going in there and he's sort of like, so the producer's putting the rhythm on and he's figuring out his lyrics in his head, what he's going to do for the rhythm. And while he's figuring out his song, he always said to me, make sure you got 5, 6 songs ready to record. When I take his studio, he says to me, make sure you got 5, 6, 7 songs ready in your head. Different variety. He says, girl songs, gun songs, God songs. He told me that I have 5, 6 songs, 7 songs ready. So I'll make sure I have a good few songs ready to go. So he got in the studio now and told the producer, so while he's trying to figure out his song, he told the producer, yo, voice tug of war while I'm sorting out my thing. So he said, voice tug of war first. So he made the producer record me. The producer don't really want to record me. I'm no one at the time. I'm little nobody running around Jamaica, just a new up and coming artist, and he's taking me in the big studios, telling the producers to record me first. Yeah. In every studio it was going till I was meeting all the big producers. I met Steely and Clevey through him. Steely and Clevey's like some of the greatest dancehall producers of all time. I met he introduced me to a lot of people. Inside the game. You know what I mean? In the business, a lot of people he introduced me to, and put me onto a lot of shit, like taught me a lot. I learned a lot from him as well. You know what I mean? So I learned a lot from a lot of these artists that was around. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Big up Mr. Lex, man.
Okay. My next topic.
Yeah.
I know you love Jamaica, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How long? I want to know how long you haven't been Jamaica for?
Oh, how long haven't I been Jamaica? It's about... Well, it's a good few years now, you know? Yeah. It's a good few years. I'm overdue a visit back. And I tell you something, they're going to see me very soon.
That's what I was saying.
They're going to see me soon.
I know when you go to Jamaica, it's a different level.
Yeah.
All of us.
It is.
That is turned up now.
Yeah, it totally is. It's a different, like... It's crazy because you know what time it is.
Yeah, it's turned up.
It's mad. It's mad when I go to Jamaica, man. I can't wait to go to Jamaica.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You know what? Like, I have to... It really is it's such a special thing for me because...
That's your home.
It is like my second home, real talk, because, bro, like, You know what? I love the Jamaican people so much as well. Like, they keep me relevant, fam. I haven't been there for a good few years. And it's like, if I go there tomorrow, it's like I haven't left. Like, they will welcome me with that same welcome. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it is my home. And, like, people over there, like, my family, fam. You see me, I say? Because, like, you gotta get treated like that from many people. And that welcome I get in Jamaica and how they appreciate me to that level there. It's very emotional for me. It's very, you know what I mean? That's where my career started as well. So it'd be great for me to go over there and do a big show for them, do something nice. I just want to go over there and do something proper. I don't want to go, I'll be honest with you, I don't want to go and do what I've already done in sense of, I'm like,
professional.
Yeah, like, not like professional and on a nice level for my career and on a nice level for everyone in Jamaica to enjoy as well. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to do what I've already done. I feel like I'll be going back on time doing what I already done in sense of running around Kingston, recording like I did before. Like, I've done that. You know what I mean? I like, and the game's changed immensely. The world's changed. See me, I say, I want to go and do some great shows out there for the people, them and that, man. You know what I mean? Where before, it was more recording and stuff like that, because when I was there, if you weren't recording in Jamaica, it was hard to get in the game. You had to be out there. Nowadays, it's different. You know, it's like the game's changed. We got modern technology where we can be anywhere in the world. Exactly. So, like, I've still got great relationships with so many producers over there. Well, I've got the foundation that I laid over there is set forever. I've got so many people who I constantly stay in contact with, like musicians, artists, friends.
No, trust.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like that's when I say I got loads of friends and family out there, not blood family, but I consider them my family. You know what I mean? Even some of your family, bro. You know what I mean? Real talk, like facts. Like I got so much people out there who respond for me and support me in everything I do on my music journey and in life itself.
Big up Uncle Claude, man.
Yeah, man. Big up Claude, man. And big up Bertie as well. So.
Big up Granddad Bertie, man.
No, seriously, you know what I mean, bro? So it's like that stepping, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get back out to Jamaica. Like, Jamaica's gonna see me really soon. I feel like it's going so well right now that we're gonna set up something really good to go back out to Jamaica really soon. We just want to get past all these restrictions.
Trust me.
And
We're just waiting.
And it's every country's going through it as well. So obviously
Jamaica's going through it.
Yeah.
More.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Jamaica's going through it, bro.
Inside the Caribbean, yeah, you have to have your you have to have
your vaccine.
You have to have your vaccine in the Caribbean, though.
Mm.
You can't come in the Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You have to have your vaccine in the Caribbean.
Ain't just the Caribbean.
No,
anywhere you go now.
No, I'm just saying, especially if you go to the West Indies, the Caribbean.
Yeah, that side of the world is very serious. Like, you got to understand, you know what it is as well? Like, look how close.
Like, the person will come up to you at the...
Let me give you an example. Look at Brazil. Brazil had it really bad, you know?
Yeah.
You know that, innit?
Yeah.
Brazil had it really, really fucking bad. Like, when I see how bad Brazil had it, I was like, we didn't even have it bad.
No, that's true.
You understand me, I say? When I see them, I wheel out dead bodies, like, they're running out of graveyard space over there.
Quickly.
You see me, I said? Like, it's really, like, crazy. I see Brazil get hit hard. And Brazil ain't that's that side of the world, innit, Stippy? It's close to Jamaica, innit? Like, it's not that far from Jamaica, is it? It's South America, isn't it? So it's near the West Indies, isn't it? You know what I mean? So it's like, you can imagine the threat level on that side of the world is even higher than over here.
No, that's true.
You know what I mean? Because, like, and Jamaica's a small island. You don't want that to hit Jamaica, because you don't want like a big wave of it in Jamaica, because that could damage a small island like that. If it's damaging a big country like Brazil on that side of the world, you see me, I say, and look at it, not even that side of the world, look at Italy.
No, that's true.
Look at this country, that country.
No, that's true.
Some of these countries have to go back in lockdown and everything there. So it'd be nice to think, like, obviously England's easing off now. You know what I mean? So the restriction they might ease off over here now. So I'd like to think that
We're saying tomorrow, what's happening tomorrow?
Tomorrow the restrictions lift, so the shops are back open tomorrow. All the shops are back open, hairdressers,
barbers, everything.
Barbers, yeah, people that want that trim.
Aye.
We're going to get that trim tomorrow.
Aye.
The
Where is Step?
ladies can go and get their things done. You see me?
You see
I
Steppy
think
Bar.
pubs are open, but only beer gardens.
You see Steppy Bar just get a little, you know?
You say fresh up on the pussy there.
Yeah, Step.
Yeah, I tell you that, man.
Yeah, with close. What you say? Close. What? Everything's open. Close shop.
Yeah, closed shops. Closed. I think so. Yeah, closed shop. But it's like there's still restrictions in place in the sense of like the bars. Them, you got to drink in the beer garden. Beer garden. No, like the pubs. Yeah, it's not. You can't drink in the pubs.
Why?
You can't drink in at the pub. Unless the pub sell food and you sit down and have a meal. You know, like,
Anyone got vaccine can go in.
no, I know something go. Them not, and next month that.
Fuck.
I fuck with this.
Yo, you're supposed to let people go.
It's like a fucking prison center.
Feel like.
Like a fucking prison center.
It feels.
Those are fucking bollocks.
It feels like I've done 9 years already behind my door. Behind my door, bro.
Fed up with this stuff, bro. Fed up.
Okay, no. We can't do that, fam.
What can we do? What are we gonna do? What are we gonna fucking do?
This is full of shit.
Fucking shit.
Yo, government.
Face mask, this, that, inject. How many more injections they gonna give me?
That's what the man tell you. Boy.
Pussy them take man fire.
Hey,
Yo, I like the new setup though. It's better like this, isn't it, Steps?
yeah. Big up
This is a lot better, you know.
Proper thing.
This is a proper thing. So we got the new Narcos coffee set up right there.
You get me?
We got Frostbite Films. Let's like this, man.
Trust me.
Yo, this Wednesday,
We got something for you.
we got something for you guys, man. We got something special. So, any more questions, Mr. Steppy?
What's your topic?
My topic is... I didn't really have any topics this week, to be honest with you.
You don't have no topic.
I didn't really have any topics. I'm trying to think right now. I didn't really set any that I specifically wanted to talk about that I can remember, to be honest with you. I didn't really set any that I particularly wanted to talk about. I was just going to flow free with it this week. You know what I mean? There's steps. Like in other music world, I didn't even see much I go on this week. What I go on this week? Much I go on?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. SJ of OFB.
Yeah.
Put out a new tune. It's a little video.
Okay.
But obviously it's not. It's like a little cartoon.
What about in dancehall? What going on in dancehall?
Yeah. Dancehall. Boy, I don't know. Dancehall gone quiet.
That's what I was thinking.
Dancehall gone quiet right now.
I see it like a lot of them gone quiet. I really see no big songs from many of them right now.
None.
It's in a weird place, isn't it? It's in a weird place, dancehall. It's kind of in a weird place. Like, you can expect anything to come out and hit at the same time. It's like anything goes. You know what I mean? It's like dancehall's crazy because it has turned into anyone's game.
What do you think about your artist, Tion Wayne?
I like Tion Wayne.
He's got a new song. Have you heard it?
Which one?
With Russ.
Yeah, I heard it. It's bad.
What do you think of
bad. I think that's a number one. Wicked song. Brilliant song. Brilliant.
What do you think of his career though? So far, like
I haven't studied his career like that, but I've just heard a few of his songs.
Yeah, what do you think of it, like, of his songs going so far?
Brilliant. I've heard he produced. You know what impressed me about him?
Go on.
What impressed me about him was I heard that. Here, try one of them now. You know what impressed me about him?
Go on.
When I heard
Thank you, Mama.
he produced the song that he did with Dutch Revelli and Stormzy. You know, that song. What's it called again? Dutch Revelli's big hit. With Tion Wayne and Stormzy. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's called I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's called I don't know.
But he's not in that one.
I did it.
No.
I did it. I did it, Slippy.
Is he in it?
How did I step in it? You didn't even eat the biscuit and you're telling me you wasn't in
I don't know if it's in there.
it. How did I just said it's him. Tuggawar and Stormzy, man. Where you mad? Where you want from, Fred? Touch my watch. Where you want to get dead? Run up your old done, Jeff. Who's that? Who sings that? No, don't put your phone down for a minute, fam. No, you're music, man. Put your phone down.
Oh, yeah. But I don't listen to it.
Touch my watch. Where you want to get dead?
Oh, yeah.
Run up. Who sings that?
Tia Wayne.
No, who?
Tia Wayne.
Who?
Wayne.
Ah!
Wayne.
Who else is on the song?
Matty Boy Stormzy.
And Tuggawar, right? Tion produced that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm saying to you is, when I heard, if I remember hearing correctly, he produced that song, which that really impressed me. And you know how he was on the rhythm, because like, I'm very experienced with listening to artists and production. How he was on the rhythm, and when I realized he produced the record, ain't me good now, man. I did it. This is nice. You know. When I heard the song, and I realized that, and then I checked the man as an artist, yeah? I realized this dude's really talented. Really talented.
Yeah.
Tion Wayne.
You see this one then?
I think he could be one of the most talented young artists in England right now.
Did he produce this one, you feel?
Sounds like him.
What, with Miss?
Yeah! Because, can you hear the familiarity? So I don't know. Formula. You're not talking about beat. Formula. Am I lying?
No, it's facts.
It's facts. When someone finds a formula that works,
It worked.
they usually tend to stick to it. Right? Motherfucker found the formula, man. And then he's producing the beats.
That's good.
Amazing. And coming up with the hooks. And the bars.
Quick 16.
And bringing in other artists. That's what I like about him, is that he can do it. He's good enough to do it by himself, but he's bringing in other guys
And eating his cake.
and involving them. I like it. We got Tion Wayne. Brilliant. Really good. I haven't heard a song I don't like from him.
Okay.
The one with Russ is brilliant.
What, the new team?
Amazing.
Yeah, Russ is hard. I rate him.
Bad.
I rate him. He's coming from far.
Really good flow.
Yeah.
Like the switch, both the balance with both of them as well.
But I'm just saying, Russ come from a long way. Like, but when I was listening to him, he come from a long way. Like, people didn't like him before.
Really?
Like, people was hating him, but I liked him.
That's how it goes.
When he done a couple of hit songs,
Mm.
and he was on the O2 big thing, like, he shut down.
That's when people start realizing.
Yeah. Like Russ done Bust the Gun Lean. You remember his first big song?
Big song.
And he was with Miss Banks. And they get me. And he done the remix with Tion Wayne. They get me. And they kept me in. That's bad.
Young biscuit.
No, sir. Not right now. Not right.
Yeah. No, he's I haven't followed his career like that, but I know the Gun Lean song.
No, man, you're doing good.
Like, this one's really good. I think Tion Wayne's, something tells me he's got something to do with the production on this one.
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
Yeah.
But something tells me he's got something to do with it. It's really good. It's really good. Brilliant. Big them both up. I think the song's brilliant.
I can talk about one dancehall artist.
Who?
We got one dancehall artist out of it.
Who?
Jeff Ross.
Jafar.
Yeah,
English or Jamaican based?
Jamaican. Jeffress. He signed to Popcorn.
Oh, okay.
But he signed to...
I know you're talking about.
What do you think about him?
You know, I'm going to be totally real with you. I haven't heard enough, or not that I haven't heard enough, I haven't listened to enough
Of him.
I've heard him here and there.
I'm going to send you a couple of good songs and you can listen.
I could imagine, because you know what?
In the next podcast.
Anything coming out of Popcorn Camp's going to be good.
But he's not in Popcorn Camp now.
Oh, isn't he?
He's in Not Nice. You know Not Nice?
He's a good producer.
Yeah. He's got Not Nice. Who's got Not Nice? Got Not Nice and what's his name? He was in Cartel's camp, man.
Producer?
No, he's a singer on reggae.
Rhino?
Not Rhino. Next one.
Da Vinci?
Yeah. He signed to Not Nice.
Da Vinci, a bad artist, me artist that.
Have you heard one of his tracks?
You Da Vinci?
He's got one like.
Bad artist.
Have you heard one?
I've heard about him.
No, he's got one new track.
Mm.
Big up Jeff Finchie on his new track.
Mm-hmm.
It's like R&B, some. You know what I'm talking about, innit?
I don't know the song you're talking about.
And he's sitting with a girl and he's talking and he's singing.
You got to send me the link. I'm gonna watch
Yeah,
it.
but Da Vinci's doing his thing. Big him up, man. You get me?
Been a fan of Da Vinci
And my next artist
for a long time.
is
We got it.
my favourite artist is Quaddo Dunn. What you think?
Quaddo Dunn?
Yeah, what do you think about him?
Which song him sing again? Don't play it, 'cause we're gonna get copyright strike.
You're thinking that we reach.
Quaddo Dunn.
Yeah.
I think I know the song you're talking
Yeah,
about.
them one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He signed to Popcorn.
Oh, he's signed to Popcorn. Is he under? Yeah, yeah.
What do you think?
You know, I like Skilly. Skilly Bang.
Skilly.
I like Skilly Bang a lot.
But someone writes
Skilly
these bars, isn't it?
Do they?
Yeah, someone's ghostwriting for it.
But that's kind of standard in dancehall.
But for ghostwrite?
Yeah.
Let me get that out.
All of them, like, artists, dancehall artists ain't writers, bro.
But someone's ghostwriting for them?
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. A lot of artists never wrote, bro.
Serious?
Mm-hmm. Something like I learned in Jamaica as well. Like, as I say, I know a lot of musicians and a lot of producers and that, you know, I also know a lot of writers. When I say writers, I know writers that all they do is write songs and give them to artists. And a lot of producers write songs as well. So a lot of producers, when they record the artists in Jamaica, some of the bigger producers as well, like if they want a Bounty Killer track or they want a Beanie Man track, like, sometimes they write the song and give them, and make them learn the song, sing. Because they know the character of the artist, they know the artist, and they know what the type of song they want for the artist. So they end up writing the song for the artist. A lot of hit songs that you know, like in dancehall, a high percentage of the hit songs you know ain't wrote by the artist.
You think? Ghostwriting.
Like, you see the word ghostwriting, it doesn't even appeal in dancehall. They're just called writers because no one's hiding the fact. Is he in Jamaica? People will know who wrote the song. We all know, like it's not a secret.
Well, people can't write songs.
What do you mean people can't?
People can't write their own song.
Some of them can't.
Serious?
A lot of them can't. A lot of them, if it wasn't for the writers, they wouldn't be
where they are.
Yeah.
That's mad.
A lot of them are big artists. Like, but it's nothing like that disappointed me.
Yeah.
As a fan of the artist.
Yeah.
As it will probably disappoint you to hear. But when I get to learn that it's just part of the business out there, you know? So it literally is part of the business, like. So it's accepted down to the point where in hip hop there's a lot more pride about it.
Yeah.
Like who writes what shit and what, you know what I mean? Remember Cartel used to write for Killer?
Swear.
Like Killers had bare different writers.
Swear.
Yeah. One bag of writers.
But he never say that in the interview though. Carter right there.
Who?
Killer.
They never asked him. It's not something maybe he wants to talk about. Everyone knows that. Like, I know, like, for other artists as well, I could name you more, like, of artists who never wrote their songs. Like, some artists, some artists ain't wrote.
I know, no, I know.
Beanie Man's quite, like, I'll tell you the writers. They're in there, listen. Beanie Man's a bit of a writer.
Budger didn't write him song. I know Budger didn't write half them song.
I wouldn't, you see Budger? Budger's a bit of a writer. Some of them are writers. Some of them are writers. Some artists are writers. Like myself, I'm a writer. Yeah?
This artist is a writer still.
Terra Fabulous.
You got a couple of hit songs like that.
I would say Terra was a writer, yeah.
Better than Budger.
But you see, the thing is, like, back in them days there, you see when they're getting in the studio with people like Steely and Clevey and Sly and Robbie and them man there, like, they got to listen to the producer. So even if they're writing, sometimes they got to sing what the producer wants them to sing. Otherwise, the record ain't coming out.
No, it's true.
So, like, the rules have changed nowadays. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, it's true.
But, like, the formula don't really change.
No, it's true.
Do you get what I'm saying? Bamba Pussy Clap.
Yo. One more next topic.
Yeah. It's alright, it's cool.
R.I.P. to DMX.
Yeah, R.I.P. DMX, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
R.I.P.
Real talk.
DMX.
See, that was for DMX, right? That's
Yeah.
true.
He's 50. What is he? 50.
He was 50, yeah.
Yeah. R.I.P. Everyone put up the post early because there's one man put a video up saying don't put up the post early.
What would you mean?
Like, obviously people put the post up and say, the man said DMX is not dead yet, why are you putting posts up for?
Who said that? I heard something about that.
Life Machine. The guy knows DMX for 5 years, do you understand?
People were saying R.I.P. before he actually died.
Yeah, and after, an hour later, 2 hours, DMX passed away, do you understand? But R.I.P. DMX, man. He's the best, like, he's a legend, man.
Absolute legend.
You get me? In the game.
Yeah.
Like, he done
Big time. Big time.
He done a lot of hit singles out there, a lot of hit gold records.
Big records, big
So you get
singles.
And DMX will always be in us because everyone loves
Big
him.
influence, brother, man. Like, you know what, like, when you think of voices, yeah, that stand out over the years in music, especially in hip hop, we're talking about.
Yeah.
DMX is one of them voices, man. Like, where's my dog? Like he set trend, fam. Like that's like legendary. Like I grew up off of it, personally. Like Flesh of My Blood, My Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. That album there, and Hell Is Hot. See them two albums there, fam.
Yeah.
Thank you, fam. Them two albums there, like they were like. They were like my childhood soundtracks, fam.
No, it's true.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, man grew up off of these albums. Man used to rave to his shit. Man used to get fucking gassed.
No, it feels it.
DMX was such a, like, his execution, you know what I loved about him? You know what I loved about him as an artist? He was the definition of a real motherfucking artist.
You want more?
Nah, it's cool, thanks.
Yeah.
He was the definition of a real motherfucking artist.
Yeah.
Like, down to everything, bro. Like,
He had passion.
bro, he had passion. Like, you see when he was performing on stage,
He made the whole stage jump.
like his performance on the microphone. When you hear the tracks back,
you
like, you can hear the takes and
him.
you just hear the passion and like he used to put into music. You know what I mean? Like, and you see, like, it's my type of artist. You see how I'm loud. Excuse me, just like that. Like, you see, like I'm loud and like I'm really loud. Like some people, like someone said to me the other day, I reminded them of a rock and roll artist on reggae and hip hop.
Yeah.
Because of the way I'm loud.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Which is unique to me. I like that compliment. Do you understand? I think that's a compliment. I like DMX was like that to me. He was like really, he had a raised loud, he's commanding, he's like, where my dogs at, Roo? Like he was so energetic with it, where I loved that energy. Yeah. Like even that, you see, like, I don't know if you see how I perform, I've got that energy, like, so I get that shit from people like that. Mm-hmm. Like he's an influence to me. Like he's one I looked up to, like that energy, that and they do that on the stage and the energy on the microphone, like that's some of the shit I'm a big fan of. Old Dirty Bastard used to do it as well. Like we'd have that, like, well, God, like they was coming with this mad energy and command him.
You have to come.
And that's the shit I fell in love with.
It's energy
in music, and that's what, like, you know, it's like that's the shit I do. That's what I like, and I got inspired from the likes of DMX.
Yeah.
And Old Dirty Bastard and these people.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? DMX a motherfucking legend, man. Like, motherfucking legend.
R.I.P., man.
R.I.P., man. Sad, like, condolences to the family.
You get me?
I heard that Jay-Z was going to buy back the masters for X amount of money and give the masters to the family. I thought that would be really good.
What's the masters?
Masters is the, it's a good thing you asked that. Like,
yeah, certain people don't know it.
No, people in the music business need to learn certain things in the music business.
And
the masters is your masters is the total ownership of your track. Like whoever owns the masters owns the record, owns the song.
But Jay-Z owns it though.
No, I'm talking about DMX's masters.
Yeah, but if he buys it,
he'll buy the masters and give to his family for free. So the family will now receive all of the income. From whoever owns the masters will receive the money from the record.
Okay.
So basically, when you get to learn the music business, a lot of these artists with hit songs, they don't actually own their masters. So they're not getting paid what they could be or what they should be because they don't own the master. They might have sold the song, sold it out in a contract to a company years ago, and they no longer own that master because they might have got paid off of fat money at the time. Yeah? And now the company owns that master. You know what I mean? Like, it's something you have to learn in the music business. I went through it. Every artist goes through it. And you start hearing more and more about it now. Because people talk about it. And people need to know about it. People need to learn about it. Like, you see how many albums I got? I got X amount of albums. So there's like three albums I don't own. Out of my shit. Which is my first album, which I got my first record deal with, which I should own, but I don't. And then 2 more albums, which I own back now, but I licensed them to a company for X amount of years. Now, I advise people not to do that and keep your masters. So you own your masters. So like, that's like what I've learned to do. Everything I'm put out now, I own. You get what I'm saying? So I haven't got to wait for a third party to collect my money. You know what I'm saying? If this song makes millions of pounds in years to come, it's owned by me. I haven't got to go and argue with a company about my money. I haven't got to worry about this percentage bullshit because I own 100% of my masters. Unless I'm doing a song with someone and then I split the cut with them on the song. Do you get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But other than that, I own all my masters. And I still own the master. I'll just split the percentage with whatever's due to the person, if it's sold, obviously. You know what I mean? And that's what, and like everyone has to learn to own own your masters. And register your shit to the writing associations to get paid your royalties.
It's true.
You know what I mean? And learn about the music business and the side, because people just run in the studio and want to record. And then go and shoot a music video and then put it up on YouTube and run around and say they got music out and then the song hits and the song ends up doing millions and makes money, and then they realize, oh, I don't own this, and then they're in an argument with the person, or 10 people now, or if there's 5 people involved, like you and got this £1 million that you thought you made is no longer £1 million. It turns into about 100 grand. You get what I'm saying? Because there's so many people involved because you never owned your masters. Do you get what I'm saying? Fact. So it's like, it's very important to own your masters.
No, it's true.
Very, very important. Very, very important. I advise everyone to. And you know, there's no excuse nowadays not to. That's why I don't see, like, when I was coming up in my early days, we didn't really have a choice to own our masters. Wasn't really possible at that point because we were running around recording for people on other people's projects. Like, we're recording for producers, so the producer owned the record.
That's true.
If I wanted to use the record for an album, I'd have to get permission from the producer to do that. And get a piece of paperwork and all of that. Do you get what I'm saying? Or buy the record off of the producer or whatever. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's like, nowadays you ain't got no excuses because people can just go and buy beats off of beat makers, you know? And then go studio so they can now own that beat, so you can buy a beat outright from a beat maker that you own. Then go to the studio and pay for your studio session and pay for your engineer to mix it and pay for your video, and then you own your whole master because you bought the beat, you've paid for your studio, you own the motherfucking money. There's no third party involved.
That's true.
Unless you've done it with your friend, and it's just you and your friend involved. Do you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't got no third party in sense of producers and record companies and and whatever it may be. You know what I mean? Because that side can really be the jarring bit of the scene. I see how your face is turning as I'm talking about it because it's the boring part about the business. It's the most boring part of the business. No, I don't mean like that, sis. Do you know what I mean? But I said it is the boring part of the business, fam.
No, it's true.
And you know why?
Yeah.
It's a part that it can really spoil artists' vibes. I don't like to get caught up in it too much because I believe the art of creativity can be spoiled when your money's getting fucked around too much. So that's why I need to own my masters for me to do my music creatively because like I can't be putting effort into my shit, yeah? And then a year down the line, some cunts, I'm having an argument with a producer because he don't want like over percentages or some bullshit like that. That spoils the creativity.
No, it's true.
I don't want to be in that space. I don't want to have arguments over the business side of the music. I like that all to be all straightforward so I can enjoy making the music.
Yeah.
Because when it's not straightforward, then you have like, because I've got done over, like on my first album, I feel like I was done over. There's projects that I've done. I'm sure every artist in the game has done a bad record deal somewhere or a bad mistake in business, because you have to do a bad mistake to learn from it. And I've maybe done a few, but you live and learn. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's like
in my young days.
Yeah.
Done a little bad things in this movie.
Now I'm talking about the business side of it with my music. You get what I'm saying? So you have to learn, innit? Just like we say, you have to do bad to know, all right, that ain't the way. But I advise all young artists, please, all you artists out there, no matter how old you are, it's not even young, old, whatever, male, female, no matter what genre you're doing.
Female.
Leave it, I said.
Female.
Leave it, fucking out. Leave it alone, Muya.
But I said female.
I said female. Yeah. I said male and female.
Yeah,
what you just said? Gmail? What you said? Ain't no Google, you know that. Give me a light there, please. Yo, my G. Yeah, even good. I advise all you guys out there doing music to own your masters, own your copyrights, register to writing societies, to collect your royalties, know the business part of it before you run in the studio and get excited and start recording or making your beats or whatever you do. You know what I mean? To have that side of it covered.
No, that's true.
So then you can make your music freely and enjoy making your music. Do you get what I'm saying? And then know that, all right, if you make money, you make money, and if you don't, because it's not every song you're gonna get rich from.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you gotta make 1 million songs to like, not 1 million, but you might have to make X amount of songs to find the one that's gonna start making money. But you have to take the same precaution for every song because you don't know what one's gonna make the money.
Takes time.
But you hear me, I say? You have to take the precaution for every song the same because you don't know which motherfucker's gonna make the money here. So don't just jump into business. I'll say, I feel like, I don't need to set my shit up. I'm just gonna start recording and putting out music. And then when your song hits and you ain't got your shit right, you know what I mean? Or a few years down the road, you wanna know go on, and you don't know, like you're hearing your song on radio, your song's getting streamed, but you ain't getting the money. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because you ain't registered to certain societies or you ain't got your shit right, you ain't got your copyright in place. You see me, I say?
Mm-hmm. And that's fact.
So, like, it's important. It's important, man. I'd you know what? Like what I said to you earlier, I was blessed to be around producers like Steely and Clevey. Steely signed me, well, he was gonna sign me, give me a 5-album deal. 5 albums before I'll come back to England.
Mm-hmm.
Never ended up signing the deal, but you know what he said to me? Because at the time I was running around Jamaica, just record any studio I could record in because I'm young and I'm hungry. I just want to see a mic. Remember, Alexa said I have 7 songs ready. Yeah? So I just want to see a mic and record. So any studio I was going in, I'm recording. I didn't give a fuck about, even if the rhythm was dead, I didn't give a fuck. I just want to record. I want to get my skills out, I want to get my voice out there. You get me? So man was just voicing on everything, yeah? Mm-hmm. Until Steely said to me one day, R.I.P. Steely. So you know what he said to me one day in the studio? Because he noticed what I was doing. He knew I was running around all these studios trying to voice what I could voice, yeah? He said to me, don't record for everybody. He said to me, don't record in anyone's studio. Don't just run up in people's studio and record, he said to me. At the time, I was hearing him, but I weren't hearing him. At the time, I was like, yeah, cool, you're right. But part of me was like, no, fuck that. I just want to get on these rhythms because I didn't want to miss a hot rhythm. But he was telling me the business side. You get me? He was telling me, yo, don't run around studios and just don't go around and just record songs everywhere. He said to me, don't go record songs everywhere because the business side of it's going to be messy. Because he was about to sign me and he was like, all right, whatever you've done, but don't keep going around recording for people like that.
No,
so, because it can get messy.
Sticky.
The business side of it gets messy.
You take your songs, bro.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And what paperwork did you have in place with this person? Like, by right, you're not gonna go on a microphone before if you're working with somebody, it's different if you're doing it for yourself, yeah? If you're working with someone, yeah, by right, you're not gonna go on a microphone before you sign a bit of paperwork and agreement with that person you're working with. By right. If you're doing music on a professional level, Maji.
No, it's true. It's true.
I've got a bit of paperwork in this drawer right here, if I could show it to you, fam. I pull it out. People have to sign that. I ain't working with a motherfucker. I don't care.
Serious.
Because I need it in paper. Because friendship don't do it. Today you're friends, tomorrow the person don't like you for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying? They're best mates one day and then the other day they're not. So you have to separate. You can't do it on a friendship level. You have to do it on a business level.
No, it's true.
Because friendship is friendship and business is business. This is business. I don't work 20 years in music to do it for fun. I don't know about some people, what they want to do. They do music for fun. They do music for fun. They do music for fun. That's them. I don't do music for fun. No. It's my fucking career. It's my life. It's my livelihood.
My hobby.
It's more than a hobby to me. A hobby is something you pass time. This is my life.
No, it's true. This is my lifestyle.
though.
You get what I'm saying? It's my motherfucking life down to the point where it has to feed me. Like I have to eat, bro. I have to.
No, it's true.
My food.
No, it's true.
It's the bread and butter to put on Mama War's table for me.
Yeah,
That's
true.
what it is for me. It's the sake of putting food on my mum's table or not.
Bread and butter, mate.
If the career goes good or not, that's what it is, bro.
Like the posh people say, bread and butter.
Whatever you want to call it, bread and butter, toast and jam, peanut butter and breadsticks, sardines and fucking.
The wife with the son.
Nothing wrong with sardines and bread, brother. Nothing wrong with sardines and bread.
Wife with the son.
Bad man and yam blood clot sardines.
Bad man that you have no boss.
Bad man no friend fish cube.
Wife with the fish.
Bumbo clot. Yo,
Yo, Dada.
me tell you something. If them are shit, you know, brother. If them are dog shit, you know.
Yo, Dada.
Yeah, me good.
Yo, Dada. Yeah, listen.
You don't even know better.
Listen.
Yo. You have to know the music business, Gigi. But know that business, yeah, man.
Yo.
You see me? Because you can waste, otherwise you waste your time, right?
True.
The worst thing in life is wasted time. Wasted time is worse than wasted money. So, like, get your shit right, because if you're going to run around studios just recording here, recording there, you're wasting your own time as well.
No, it's true.
Because not just you're wasting your own time.
No, it's true.
You gotta sit back and ask yourself, do you want to do this properly, or do you just want to run? I know some dancehall artists that just run around and record. You know what I mean? And like, you don't even know who owns the motherfucking master. They can't even remember the name of the rhythm. Like, there's no business to it. The business side is up in the air, and that don't work for me. I need to know my shit. So I've been round the track with the business side of it. You get me? I've been round the track with the business side of it. So me as a man, that's why I own my own company. That's why I said Tug Movements. Tug Movements is my company, my label. So I own my own shit. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I work with loads of people. Same way I still work with loads of producers and different record companies and different people all the time, and we got agreements. You get what I'm saying? But like, independence is key. Independent is the key. You know what I mean?
Trust me.
Yeah, man, independence is key, man. It's like, some female artist was asking me for advice. I was telling them the same thing, like, independence is the way forward. Especially for female artists, because they might have taken advantage of over the years. That's why I like seeing people like Steph London do good. Because she's got her head on her shoulders and has approached the business in an independent female's perspective.
Like Miss Banks.
Yeah, you know, they salute these women because they've approached the business with an independent mind frame, an independent female, independent woman mind frame. I love it. I like that.
True.
And like that's so they end up going. You know what I mean? I don't know fully down the details of all of these girls, what's going on behind the scenes, so I can't tell you for 100%. But I'd like to believe that the modern female artist should be independent.
I want to see some collabs of the modern that song.
Like,
Hey, the best female,
yeah,
Nole, bro.
like Nole.
Nole is hard. She's been hard from.
You know what? Her consistency's impressed me. She's
Right
really
now,
been knocking them out, hasn't she?
What she's been doing for her career?
Yeah.
Nole.
I'll be real with you, Steps. Like, you know what, that Graham thing ain't really me.
No.
But like, is he like? I've been keeping up with.
Like off the crown, I'll give Nole.
What did you think of that Trillery Banks girl?
Nole. What the Clash?
Yeah. Nole.
Nole killer, man.
But Trillery was new though. She's a new artist compared to Nole,
but
isn't she?
She remind me of, I'm gonna say,
Yeah. Who? Trillery?
Yeah, no, Nole remind me of you. Look at me. like I just.
You know what I'm gonna lie? When I saw her, I thought it was a little female version of me in a sense, like the way her attitude and everything. I know what you mean. The way she whipping it.
Big up Nole, innit? You understand?
Big up Nole.
But obviously, she just been knocking them out like sweets, fam. Do you understand? And
which is like what I would do as well.
And that's why when I looked at her, I said, no, she might be a tuggy.
Like she kind of,
it's like a female version.
I'll be honest with you. I don't know, I must be subscribing to whatever it is I must be subscribing to the channel or something.
Yeah.
I subscribe to a lot of shit on YouTube, so I keep up to date with all of the shits, right?
Yeah.
So I see her shits popping up as she puts them out. I see them come up on my timeline straight away. And I've been keeping up to that. Like what I say, it's not my, like that whole genre is not something I go home and listen to all the time, but I keep up to date with it coming out of the business, right?
Yeah.
And when we see her thing then pop up, same thing I was thinking, Steppy, I say, yo, I get like, do you know, brother?
No,
and she's knocking them out like I would knock them out as well. And the consistency is good and the quality is good as well. And I'm like,
she's been in the business for years.
Yeah, she's very well seasoned, yeah.
She's just growing up.
But she's no spring chicken, is she?
No, she's just growing up and just experienced like a pattern of MCing now.
Yeah.
She just gone mad.
No, she just started, yeah. She's on top of her game.
She just said, you know what?
Yeah.
Have you seen her new thing? She put her new thing up.
Yeah. But it doesn't surprise me. She knocks them out like doesn't surprise me. Like it's really good. I like it. I salute it, man. Salute Nole, man.
Come on.
Because bro, this is hard work. I mean, people sit back. It's mad because you know what the mad thing is, Steps. They all sit back and watch the videos and all of that, and everyone listens to the song, and there's a lot of hard work that's gone. I mean, you know, because you've seen how hard I work to do this, true, and especially the consistency to do it at the consistency what I do it.
No, it's hard. It's not easy.
It's not easy, man. It's not
everyday
easy.
Video.
It's a lot of hard work. It's very draining. It's very demanding.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say draining because I love it. I get adrenaline off of it. I love it. You know what I mean? I love what I do. Do you get what I'm saying? But it's hard work. And I do have the days where it takes it out of you. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I put my all into it. You know what I mean? So it's like, and when I see artists like Nole doing it, I know they're putting their all into it as well.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So I salute that, man. I salute that because I know what it means as an artist to
coming through.
Yo, brother, man, like
it's true.
It's easy to just sit back on the other side of the screen and then type a little idiot comment in our YouTube and whatever. Like, and some people just sit on them. They could just like you'll see people cuss every no matter how good the song is and no matter how good the artist is, you're gonna see people without comments to cuss them. Like it's easy for somebody, whatever you want to call it. It's easy for someone to do that.
Yeah.
Sit down and hate something or whatever. But like, is it easy to do what the person's doing? No, not at all. Not at all. And like, as you know, the process that's gone in from, and the music thing is crazy because there's a couple processes gone here, down to the writing, down to the beat, down to the production, down to the mixing, down to the mastering, then down to the video, down to the this. There's a lot of different things behind the scene that's gonna make the project even stand out and even work. And all that work that has to go in to make it even work.
Yeah.
And it don't necessarily I got work.
No, it's true.
Like not every shot you fire I go hit. Do you get? And we as artists know that, but we still keep firing shots because we don't know what one's gonna hit.
One of them's
gonna hit. Like sometimes one of them can hit, but I'm just saying, like you gotta keep firing. Like you can keep firing, and like you're missing, but you have to keep firing.
No, it's true.
Like I don't miss, but I'm just saying, even if you do, you gotta keep. Because what is that? This music. This is a journey. Everyone wants a number one song. Big woman thing. Every bumbleclaw artist wants a number one.
That's true.
But the reality of the fact is, no artist are going to get a number one every single, even when you find a number one, even when you get a number one, even when you have a big run, even when you become the biggest artist in the world, they ain't going to last forever. And not every song you do is going to be a hit. This is music. The Beatles didn't even last forever. Like, it don't matter who the fuck you are. Do you understand what I'm saying? I understand this one thing in our music. That's why I don't. Nobody. Elvis, nobody. No one will live for, like, the music live forever, but the moment, the time, like, you understand what I'm saying? That's why I said music's a moment in time.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So, you have to understand music.
No, it's true.
You have to understand music stuff. I know say that if you had the music, I wouldn't advise anyone to get in it, alright, and just think, oh, I need a number one. No, music's a journey. It's not just for the number one, it's for the journey of music. What about the drummer? Like, we're the vocalists.
Mm-hmm.
What about the drummer?
No, it's true.
The drummer don't even get talked about.
That's it.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to show you. But you know what? It's why I rate the musician them. Because us as vocalists, we're musicians as well.
Mm-hmm.
But let's understand music and understand the musician process.
No, that's true.
Yeah?
That's fact.
What about the drummer? What about the man who plays the piano? What about the woman who plays the violin? What about the woman who plays the harp? What about the one who plays the bongo drums? What about the guy who shakes the tambourine? What about all the other essence of music that make up this thing called music in every kind of genre? Because it ain't about just the singer. When you watch Bob Marley and the Wailers, Bob can't stand alone. But we talk about Bob. What about the man playing the bass guitar for Bob? What about the man playing the lead guitar for Bob? What about the man playing the piano for Bob? What about the backup singers who were singing for Bob? Was Bob able to do what he done without them? Was anybody able to do music without what they had around him? No. But who do we talk about? The artists.
No, that's true.
Who's important? The artists.
Mm-hmm.
No, not in my world. Everybody's important. Everybody's important. The drummer is just as important. The guitarist is just as important. The piano man is just as important. The backup vocalists are just as important. Even down the little man on the side that shake the blood clot tambourine is just as important. Everyone plays a role in this thing.
No,
and when you break down music like that, it's more understandable. Because we live in this digital world now, the principles don't blood clot change.
no, it's it.
You understand me, I say? But everyone want to be the hype man. Music ain't all about the hype man.
Hyper.
You see me?
Hyper.
I tell you, man. That's why people have to understand music, brother. Because many essence in our music will make up music, you know. Is it?
No, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
True word.
True word, brother. You know what I mean? So, what my point is basically, fam, sorry I might have went off track a little bit. My point is that music's not possible without all of these essences, and you gotta be in it from your heart to do music as a musician.
Yeah.
Not in it for the vanity and the quick number one hit.
Yeah.
And the popularity, cause you and that little girl let's suck off your cocky. Smash! That the man do it for. They want to do the local girl for suck off them on. That the man do music for. DJ them are the worst, I go on radio. You want to see them spin? I look on the phone line, which girl that? Spin harder. Which song you want, Cartel? Play that Cartel, get the ass feet. I wonder why they're not playing a steppy bass and no Tuggawar.
Nah, chill. Fuck it.
Eh?
Fuck it. No, want to play stepping.
Cause them are worry boss why you going out dance and the man in my place, some little idiots, I can look at the man looking at crowd, the man looking at the blood clot crowd to see which girl them can fucking all night, yeah. Facts! Reality talk. Do you understand me? I said too much of that in our business. Pussy not our music king. Man, I met pussy run them brain. Can't have no music career, sir. These.
Yo, dada.
Yo, get away about yourself, yo. Dada, facts me I tell you, no man. When me speak it raw and plain.
Yo, dada.
You see me I say?
Yo, dada.
Yo.
Me bum.
Yo. that fuck up the business. And that fuck up the business. That fuck up the business, brother.
Yo, be a fucker, go on.
It fuck up the business, fam.
I be a fucker, go on.
I see it over the years, fam. I see these things over the years, fam.
No, facts what you say.
Facts are like from before BB, from before internet, innit? From when I give out bomber clock number, I tell the girl for cut. Yo! Think of music, them a bomber clock deal with. That's why you can't trust them. Pussy them a pray. Them a worry about the girl them too much. They want me to star. That's why them new little selector, you know, them not interested in the local artists because they want me to star for fuck off the girl them.
The young generation.
The young generation. I worry about which girl I go suck off them cocky. And that them I worry about. In a real life, me I get you plain and simple, man. Them can't go around me, you know. Me I tell you straight how it is, you know. This is what's going on. And that I go on, you know, see what reach style the other day.
Style that toilet paper.
And the girl, you know, say him yam out a batty.
Oh God.
You know, see what really I go on in her business.
That's fuck up, man.
But really, I'm really cartel breeder from behind the bars. These things are going. Can you imagine? Nah, joke, you don't know, yeah, man.
People.
Yo, yeah, me good.
Yo, people is killing me over there, man.
Family. And I rambling. I know what I go in our business, brother. That fuck up business, man. Man, them a worry about which girl I go fuck. Or some little dirty girl, them and them a run out. Steppy can't left me to bomber club. Where is Steppy?
Oh, please.
Bomber club.
What is
Yeah. That's that for me?
Yeah.
Bomber club. Dada.
Yo.
Oh my God, blood.
It's not good.
I'm dead, bro.
Dada.
Yo, people, bro.
And this same little dirty girl, they must get out to that dance tomorrow, brother. And some dirty girl, they never know, brother. I carry feelings right there. The blood clot, yes, brother, man. How facts me I tell you about blood clot camera, man.
You say skater, girl.
Too good a name for them.
What?
A dog shit them, brother. Yo,
Dada.
I'm at them.
Yo, Dada.
Yo,
Dada.
is he stardom, brother?
I don't want no skater girl, man.
Is he stardom, brother?
I don't want no skater girl.
Is that thing where mad enough artists, you know, brother?
I don't want no skater girl.
Yo,
What about you? You want skater girl?
I've had my period of time, you know. Yo, who feels it, knows it, kid. You know that Buju song there?
Yeah. Yeah, better.
Yo, allow me out, man.
Spain it now.
Yo,
Spain it.
I fuck with them
We be fucking.
as an artist.
Here we go.
Is a fuck with brother. Because sometimes that is the energy we are.
Skater girl.
That's the energy where artists kind of are tracking our music, you know. You understand me, I say?
The elephant man says skater girl.
Ellie,
Yeah, he got one tune say skater girl.
35 baby mother Ellie up, you know.
Dirty dog.
Yo. Yo, Dada. No, but me never met no blood clot girl disrupt my career, you know, brother.
No.
No, say mad, man. Me couldn't there with me where me there right now. If me that girl throw me off a track. Me?
Never.
Never, man. Don't get it twisted. Maybe I've had a period where I say, boy, it go down the wrong direction. I say, no, this have to change. You understand me? I say, over the years, I've had bad experiences.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna deny that.
Yeah.
But not to the full extent of that. No, man. Because you know why? That's why I value my career too much. So I work too hard for my career to let that fuck it up. Or any fucking girl.
No, it's true.
Especially them little bomber clock dirty. I know it, yeah, man. I mean, even one cuss girl, so. You see me as it? But you know the type I'm talking about.
You said so.
Huh?
You said so.
No, the sort. Salt!
I think you said soap.
Soap what? Bomber clock.
Yeah, I got soap.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, the point I was making is that I've never been a fool for like, I see what going in at the business. And like, a lot of guys, they're just in it for the pussy. That's what it is. A lot of the DJs as well, they're just in it for the pum pum.
And artists.
And artists, straight.
Just
When you all see some of them singer there too, I go sing too hard. I would be bomber club. You see some of them singer there, and I try to hit high now. I sing up for the girl them. The girl them, I laugh at them, you know. And them feel like they're impressing the girl them.
No, that's true.
And if them can get them song playing a dance, I met two girls shake them batty to it. God almighty, boy.
They're in the game.
A Christmas star in the game. Them winning. History.
Jingle bells.
Jingle bells. Christmas time. History. So it's like too much of that I go. That's what fuck up dancehall to a certain level as well. The reason why I say, especially in dancehall, because the selectors kind of, that's why the selector business got fucked up from early.
Yeah.
But they're not even like, no disrespect to the selectors, but they're really not as important as they was one time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I had to rely on selector, like, I get a lot of radio play and a lot of DJs support me. I have to big up all the DJs that support me, and there's a lot of real DJs out there as well. Let's not forget about the real motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? Hello? Yo, what's going on, family? Yeah, fam, I'm just in the middle of a podcast. I'll phone you as soon as I finished, alright? Alright, cool. Mad thing, family, man. Yeah, man.
No, trust me.
Yeah. It's crazy, but it's facts. It's what's going on in the business, Deppy.
Trust me.
But big up everybody.
Trust me. We'll see you when?
We say wrap up time, Steppy.
Yeah.
We're gonna see them. You know, we're gonna be doing a special episode in the next few days for you guys. So we're not even gonna announce the day yet.
Okay.
Just look forward for a special episode. Tuggawar Podcast, Steppy Boss, Let's Like This, Frostbite Films,
Come on.
plus 2, not 1, but 2 special guests. We're not gonna announce their names yet.
No.
You soon find out what go on. Bless up.
Big up Mama War.
Proudly sponsored by
Big up Mama Steppy.
Mama
You
Steppy.
get me. Big up everyone.
Security KK, bless up.
Tug Movement.
Tug Movements in the building.
We're out now.
Yay!
Bless it.
And it's Love Mama War official sponsor.
Come on.
At Tug of War, at Steppy Duck Boss, at Tug Movements, at Let's Like This, at Frostbite Films.
Trust me.
Yay! Episode 15, it's a wrap. Bless up everybody. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the support on the YouTube channel. Bless up, guys. Tug Movements for life.